What's up, guys? It's back with another video, and yeah, I missed a few videos. Okay, so Saturday, I was supposed to do my season plan, so I just do that today, because I forgot. I had a lot less time than I thought yesterday. Um, I won my track meet. Well, not the whole meet, just the event that I was doing. Um, so that was good. So my sleep and not racing kind of paid off. Um, but I don't have any more meets for a while, so I'm gonna go pretty hard. Um, up until I'm actually going on vacation, and it's like a cruise, so I can't really race at all. So basically, I'm just gonna mark that for my plan. Always like I said, plan and plan low. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any races. Maybe like few, like 10 a day, maybe. Like I might be able to do like 100 session one day, like a down day. But I'm really gonna plan for like zero races in that time period. So I'm just gonna, assume that I have zero. Um, so basically, what what I have to do is my goal was 2.5 million before I left, and that was a big goal. I didn't know if I was gonna hit that. That's not really planning low. That was pretty bad planning. Um, but after like I got demotivated with them banning NC comps and the API, and that is still not up. This is Sunday. This is still not up. So we haven't had leaderboards for like 5 or 6 days now. I just like kind of only did like 300 a day, so it was like it's gonna be impossible for me to hit 2.5 million. I'm only at 1.5 right now. Um, so my new goal, and this is still pretty high goal, is to get to 2 million. So that's, yeah, 500,000. I'm gonna try to get to 1.55 by the time I go to bed tonight, and then I'm gonna wake up early and basically have about 3 days to do 400K, since I'm gonna wake up early and get to 1.6. So that's basically my plan, is to wake up early, get to 1.6, and then I'll have 3 days to get 400K and get to 2 million points. And my opponents, my main opponents for the season, because honestly, like the other people, they haven't been, I don't know. People are just, I feel like, very demotivated because of all this stuff that's going on. Um, and it's just like there's not really much comp anymore, and even like Pickles, here I have them all, open them up. SSH and RFTP, Pickles, and oh shoot, gotta save my session. Um, Pickles and Typing Cat, they were pretty close behind me because I was slowing down and they weren't really slowing down. So they were catching up, but now that I try to do this session, and I'll tell you also why that failed and why this video is not about this session either. Um, but now that I did most of this session, as you can see, I'm at a 1300 session right now. That I'm pulling away a little bit. And so basically, the story behind this session was we were doing good. I got to um, I got to 1K by 10 hours and 20 minutes, and Pickles got there around 11 hours. He got to 300K. He went to take a break, took a shower, and he was somehow in the shower for 30 minutes, and he lost his session. So I was already taking a break. I was racing, and I was doing my homework because I didn't have much time on Saturday, so I had to do my homework while I was racing. And I was at like 1100 session, and then I realized, I was like, wait, Pickles has been off of the call for like a really long time. And so I go to check, and Praise is like, yeah, he hasn't been back. So Praise calls him up, and he's like, oh shit balls. That's a direct quote. Um, and yeah, so he lost his session, his 1K session, um, in the middle of the day. He stayed up all night. He didn't even start until midnight at his time, and then he lost it around noon at his time. Like the easiest time to keep your session. He just spent 30 minutes in the shower. So that's crazy. And I was like, you know what? I was about to do it with him. I might as well just take a little break, play some Fortnite. Never played Fortnite. I hate that game. It's made me lose all my points in Nitro type. Play some Fortnite, and then we played Fortnite for 2 hours. Now, it was already supposed to end at 1 a.m., but I was doing pretty good, so I think I could have ended at around like 12:30, about a little bit ahead of pace. And now I played Fortnite for 2 hours, so the earliest it's gonna end is 2:30 a.m. And I have to wake up for school at 7 at the latest. So I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna get 4.5 hours of sleep. I don't really want it. This session is not that important. So my new plan is to, like I said, is to go to bed super early. So I'm gonna get to like, I'm gonna try here. Let's see. Okay, let's see what they're at so I can close these tabs up. But Typing Cat's at 1.28 and Pickles is at 1.305. So he's about Pickles is about 25K ahead of Typing Cat, and I'm at again like I think I'm about 220,000 points above Pickles. So I'm just increasing my lead since Pickles isn't racing anymore. But he might race later today. So my plan is to be, hopefully he doesn't really pass like 13, like 1.35, and then when at that once I go to school after my like 4 hours of racing before school, then I'll be around 250K in first. So yeah, that's the plan for like today and tomorrow, and then the rest of Monday, which is tomorrow, I basically have nothing, like no time to race. So I'm gonna try to do like another 200 before I go to bed. Maybe if I really stretch, I could do 300, get to like 1.65, and then wake up on Tuesday early and do like another 300, get to 1.7. Then do another 300 on Tuesday after school, 1.75. And then Wednesday I do 300. Now I have a meet, but it's a small meet, so I don't really have to try that hard. So my plan is to be at 1.85 by the time I get home from my meet on Wednesday. I leave Thursday morning. I'm gonna do an all-nighter, get to 150K to 200K points, and I'll be a little over 2 million. So that's the plan for before I leave, and then I'll be on like a 10 to 11 day break. Once I get back, so when I leave, I'm hoping that they're gonna be around 1. Shoot, probably they're gonna be at like 1.7. So they're probably gonna be 300K. They're probably gonna be about 300K behind me. And then what's gonna happen is they're probably gonna get about 100K, probably a little more than that, probably a little more than 100K a day. So 10 days, they'll probably get like 1.2, 1.1 million. So they'll be about 700 to, or like 800 to 900K ahead of me. So what I'm gonna do is a 900K, 900K points, 6K races session to get a second place session in Nitro type after I get back from my cruise, and by that time I'll probably be only like about 200 to probably 300 to 400K behind. I'll take 1 day of rest, I'll be at 500K behind, and then I'll just go from there, and I'll probably be able to pass them in about 2 weeks, maybe less. So it's really not, it's not that bad. I'll probably contain the lead by mid-January again. So that's the plan. Obviously not everything always goes to plan, but I'll probably keep updating this plan at least until I leave, and then I probably won't have anything to post. So, I mean, maybe I'll make like a opinion video, another opinion video. Um, you know, and then I'll have that to post while I'm on the cruise. But yeah, it's probably gonna be about it after like Wednesday. After there's not really gonna be any time for me to record a video. So yeah, that's my season plan, and that's why the 2K session failed. I had to change my plan a little bit because also like waking up with 4.5 hours of sleep and then you have to go to school is just so bad. It's just so bad. So I didn't want to do that. So yeah, so that's why I'm not gonna end up completing the 2K session. So I'm sorry. I'll let you guys down. Um, it's probably gonna end up being like probably 1.1 like 13 like 80. I'm probably gonna end it in about 45 minutes to have dinner. I won't really worry about keeping this session alive because I have to go to bed right after dinner anyways. So yeah, it's probably gonna end around there, and that's about it. Yeah, for the session. Um, and then let's see what else. As for the NT leaderboards, so they're still not working. They did update. They are updating. Um, so and actually, if it updated in the morning, which is what I think happened, and if I look up Typing Cat's probably going to be second, because I believe it updated in the morning. Let me try that. Right here. No, third, huh? Oh, but they got 7-day leaderboards up too? Okay. Yo. So, I mean, I'm just waiting for that because, ooh, if Tommy can actually get this working, yo, that'd be so lit. That'd be so lit. But yeah, that would be so hype. So we get like, I mean, I don't even care about the 7-day and the 24-hour stuff, but like, if we can actually get all that stuff working, that would give me so much more motivation. Cause then, bro, people would wake up, boom, this kid Onion, 300K points past 24 hours. I mean, people weren't even touching 200K. Like, that would be the grindiest day of the week. 200K, one person. But 300K, untouchable. It doesn't happen. The community doesn't, they don't grind enough, you know? Because you need crazy point efficiency to just hit 300K in one day, you know? Like, if you're going to do 2K in one day, which is like, most people already peak at 2K per day. Or not per day, but like for one day, like a 2K session in like 24 hours span. And if you're doing 2K, you need 150 points per race just to get there. And that's like, I don't know, like a mortal thing would be like, I guess, I think it's like, if you get 120 words per minute and 95% accuracy, I think that's around the 150. Because that'd be 160 times 95, which would be minus 8. So that'll be 152. So yeah, so it's around like, probably like for a normal person, it would be like, if you had better accuracy, it'd be like 110 words per minute and 97 accuracy. So barely anybody has that speed, and barely anybody has that accuracy. The people that have both of those are even a smaller list. So just like that's like never happens. 300K in one day, and then to see it happen like twice or 3 times. Ooh. Yeah, I might get banned again. If they ban me, oh my god. Like, I don't even know. Like, there's not really anything I can do. and they're listening to their people less than ever. So um, I might be cooked. I would hope they put like a flag on me, like a green flag. Like this guy is insane. He's cracked. We might ban him. Hold me back. Hold me back. Um, so that's the plan. That's the full plan. To get basically to do a vacation. So, this is another part of having a life. Except I'm not gonna have a life when I get back. But if it was a little less competitive, I might only have to do like 800 a day to retake the lead, and then if you're on vacation, 800 a day is like nothing. Um, there's level 290. So yeah, tomorrow I'm probably gonna be at level 300, which is like, bro, if you look at Pickles, and I bet Pickles is a higher level than him. So I'll look at Pickles only at 240, so I'm already at a 50 level difference. So yeah. Alright, yeah, that's the full plan. I'm gonna stop talking now. And yeah, I apologize for, I didn't really upload a video yesterday when I said I would, and then kind of failed the 2K. So yeah, hopefully the 6K will go better. But see ya.